Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another classic capture. Today we're playing Castlevania on the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. This game was designed and distributed by Konami, whom you might know from Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, more recently. I don't know too much about this one.
No, Konami had a lot of games. This one right here, obviously, is the first one in the series, and this came out for a couple other systems, but it's most famously known for the NES. It's a action platformer, as you can see here. I'm not the best Castlevania player in the world, but I'm trying my best here. And you play as a vampire hunter. I can't remember his name.
You're not Alucard, right?
No, you're not Alucard. Alucard was Dracula's half-son.
Kill a dog.
Yeah,
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, you play him in a different game.
No, anyway.
That's right. I like Castlevania, but I really never got into it, so I don't know that much about it myself.
Yeah, they don't give you much story here. They just tell you to go, hey, go kill stuff. So, you use a whip, as you can see here, and you pick up hearts and other power-ups. Hearts are actually they're ammunition for your alternate weapon, which you'll pick up randomly based on what area you're in.
Hey, you missed a heart.
You don't need to get them all, unless you're a score freak. Like right now, the alternate weapon is in the box, and that's the ability to slow down time, which is very useful for some areas. Other ones are like that right there. It's like a flame. It's basically a grenade.
I thought it was holy water.
Yeah, well, it is. It is holy water. It's just it's really a grenade archetype. This is definitely one of the. It's not the hardest game on the NES, but it's in the top category. It's challenging, but it's fair usually. I mean, you get some cheap deaths. I think the worst thing is I think everybody would complain about is when you get hit, you jump back for some reason. I don't understand why.
It's called recoil.
That's some heavy fucking recoil. Then
it's like
getting touched by a bat. It's like getting shot by a shotgun.
Hey, if Pidgey does it, like Swift or something, he gets hit with recoil.
Well,
Swift.
This right here is
shut up.
Takedown.
Okay, takedown.
Mike would know.
Yeah,
Double edge.
So
I forget.
Like I said, I'm not the best player. This is one of my first playthroughs after rebuying the cartridge. I actually got this for about $12. eBay prices range anywhere from 10 to 20, depending on the condition, box, manual, all those sorts of things. And it's worth it if you have it. We're playing this on the top loader NES, which is nice. You're going to be seeing more NES captures now that we have a top loader to use for the series versus
it's a giant bat. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, this is a boss, and I have axes, and he's not very hard.
I like how it's like it doesn't give you any kind of indication that you hit him.
It's a freaking gold bat?
It's a little bit of freeze
Shiny?
when you hit him.
Yeah, well, at least like in Mega Man, you flickered or something.
Yeah, well, this is also like an original, It's like, Generation 1.
Well, hey, Mega Man was Generation 1 also. He still flickered.
He flickered too much, actually. And after you beat the boss, you get a little ball that heals you, and then
you eat his heart to steal.
You get the
Rip
score.
Points. There goes your hearts again. So much ammunition.
Well, you start off with 5 when you start the next mission. And that's the way it works. You go through a level, you fight a boss, you go through another level, fight a boss.
It looks like a really shitty map.
It doesn't really look well thought out. But it's first of its kind. Why not?
Hey, this game holds up. This game holds up a hell of a lot better than a lot of NES games I've been playing, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Screw that game. Hey.
Wait.
I can agree with him. The only Turtles game that held up is Turtles in Time.
I'll let Mike do the playthrough for that one.
Love that game.
You'll notice there's a lot of power-ups that come through the walls. In fact, the only health pickups you pick up are chicken, wall chicken, and you get them by blowing up the wall. And
I'm not sure if I'd want wall chicken. It doesn't sound that appetizing.
You need a guide to know where you're going, where those are all at, or you discover them. I don't remember.
Just-
I didn't play this a lot as a kid. I rented it like twice.
I say you just whip everything.
Oh, what the hell?
I remember this
That's
part
Medusa-
took you a long time. You kept dying.
The Medusa head. Well, it did for a lot of people back in the day.
Oh, this ain't back in the day anymore.
It didn't take that long. This is
This
the
is
first
back in the
playthrough right
future?
here. This is the first playthrough to be right here. I recorded it. I popped it in, hit the power button, started. There we go. So what are you talking about? A long time. This is it right here. Unedited.
Yeah, just we'll hit another night.
The nights are not hard. It's this goddamn Medusa. It's like right here. You gotta get the timing right.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's a recoil right there. You just hit the. You go back. You never played this as a kid, did you, Mike?
No, actually I didn't.
And you get 3 power-ups from the whip, kind of like it's kind of a la Star Fox, although Star Fox was after.
Hey, you start hitting those things.
It's not that easy, Mike. I'll let you play it, and then you can deal with it.
Hey, you should
No,
not turn you into
please.
stone.
No, I don't want to watch that.
I'd probably do worse.
I mean, you also gotta consider the.
Probably.
You gotta hit the hit.
Okay, definitely.
It's part of
Be
the.
realistic here.
It's part of the hit detection. The way it determines, it's got to be exact, like on the same plane as the whipping. You notice that was like slightly off, but it didn't get. But that one was right there.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. You're not. This is not going to be a video of me dying a lot. Actually, I thought I did pretty well considering I, popped it in and hadn't played it in 15 years or whatever. But it definitely holds up compared to a lot of NES games. Although it's a little more expensive than your other NES games. I saw this in a couple stores for like $50 just because it had Castlevania on it. So if you're a proper collector, you should be able to get this for at least $15, probably average. Otherwise, you're gonna get ripped off. Like if you go to certain places and they're like, "Oh, it's Castlevania,"
Oh, finally made it through.
It's one of those games where people go, "Oh, the name right there means it's like $50 more." It's just like,
Okay.
like Super Mario 64. Oh, it was like a great game. It's like, well, it's not worth $50. I can get it for $20 on eBay. You get a lot of that. This is one of those games that this falls under.
Question: is this available on anything else now? Has it been re-released?
Well, like I said, it was released on a couple other things. There was.
Well, I believe it's on the Wii, isn't it?
I
For download?
believe it's on the Wii console, yes. It also has made an appearance on a few later Castlevania games that were released on other platforms. It was like, you unlock it after beating it and that kind of
Was it
thing.
released for the GBA Classic series?
You know what? I think it is on the GBA.
So I know like Metroid, Bomberman, Mario.
Ice Climber.
No, but
Ice
those
Climber.
those are all standard, like
Those
Nintendo
are-
America
yeah,
or
those-
Nintendo Japan. This is Konami.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
So, another thing I want to mention about this video, if you are a fan of Eagle Raptor, you'll know that he did a video about Castlevania versus Castlevania 2, and I fully recommend watching that. In fact, I'll put the link in the description below.
What the? I didn't even hit.
He has a really good synopsis. We're just doing this for our sake and showing our gameplay here. Basically, it crushed me.
Yeah, but it didn't even show like it touched you.
Well, you also got, old school NES right here. Hit detection isn't what it was, well, what it is now.
I beg to differ. I still think that the Zapper works a hell of a lot better than the Wiimote.
Yeah, well, it's also the Zapper has better games.
Yeah, Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
This is Link's crossbow
What the
training.
hell is that?
It's a snake with fireballs.
Looks like a dinosaur head.
Well, yeah, it could be.
Oh.
I know it has nothing to do with Dracula. Oh, well, I guess I haven't mentioned that. The reason why you're playing this game, apparently, or the reason why you're going through the castle is you want to kill Dracula. That's your whole point. Or you're Belmont. There's the name. That's the name. God, I was like racking my brain the whole time. His name is Belmont. He's from the Belmont family.
Freaking Medusa heads again.
All
Gosh
the
darn it.
all the game. Oh, that right there kills everything on the screen. But there was nothing.
Oh, you got one head.
Almost all of the games, not all of them, but most of the games after this were based on the Belmont family killing Dracula every couple hundred years. There's a whole
It's even
timeline.
bigger.
This is the second best game in the series, I think, even though it's the original, because I think arguably most people agree that Symphony of the Night was the best Castlevania game. But without this one, we wouldn't have Symphony of the Night. So
Get here.
that's Medusa head right there, hair head.
Off with her. Oh, she died. Never mind.
I like that little thing. I want that as a ringtone. The little ending thing. The next level is actually my favorite, although we don't have much more to go here since this is just a quick playthrough. It's not a very long game. Full out through, you probably could finish it within 2 hours in this day and age, as long as you're competent with a controller.
What the?
That little guy reminds me of the guy from Golmax. And that's a ghost right there. He's like Boo.
I was about to say, yeah, it's very Mario-ish right there. Ghost following you. Yeah.
And they get this guy right here throwing his damn bones, pissing me off.
Trying to bone you?
Yes.
Yeah.
This right here is my favorite theme for this game in particular.
Use the door. Oh, those are the doors, right?
No,
Decoration.
they're just holes in the wall.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, by this point I'm getting desperate. And playing it's definitely gets your adrenaline going when you're like low on health and you're like, I can almost make it. And then you know when you get to the end, you know you're gonna get to the end and the goddamn boss is just gonna finish you in one hit. And I just fucked myself right there.
Well, you can't jump on the stairs, you can climb on the stairs. That's right.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. You gotta hold up on the D-pad also on top of that. You gotta remember that, otherwise you'll regret it.
Like you just did right now?
No, I'm talking about for the stairs.
You don't jump up, you climb up. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to memorization is really what it comes down to. Timing and memorization. Memorization more than anything, so you know exactly where they are if you want to do well. Because timing comes down they can be qualified the same, so... It's a good game. Holds up. Worth your money, I think. If you're a collector. I mean, if you're an NES collector, it should be in your collection. Period. There's
Oh, that's just wrong.
no question about
no. Kill him. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
There you go.
I'm gonna get. It's gonna. Oh,
Well, I
I'm
would've
gonna
killed
die
her.
right now. All right, everyone. Well, this is a classic capture for Castlevania on the NES. You pick it up for about $15. Don't pay more than that. Definitely holds up and is worth your time.
Game over.
Please subscribe and let us know what you think. Thank you. Oh, sorry about the name. It's Belmont.